What if your swollen feet have nothing to do with your heart, your salt intake, or even your age, and the real cause is something you're doing every single day? Without realizing it, most people over 55 are trying to fix swelling the wrong way. Compression socks, pills, even painful exercises. But here's the problem. None of those actually fix what's causing the swelling, and some of them can actually make it worse, because the real issue is not in your feet. It's in a system your body quietly stopped using. And once you understand this, the solution becomes incredibly simple. No equipment, no strain, no complicated routines. Just one small shift in how you move. In today's video, I'll show you a simple 10-minute routine that helps your body move fluid out of your feet naturally. You can do it sitting down at home without any risk, and for many people, relief starts within minutes. Here's what's really happening. As you get older, your circulation doesn't fail. It becomes inefficient. Your blood vessels stiffen slightly. Your muscles don't push as effectively, and this creates a hidden problem. Fluid starts getting trapped in your lower legs. That tight feeling in your shoes, that's not random. That's fluid with nowhere to go. But here's what most people never hear. Your body already has a built-in system to fix this. It's called the calf muscle pump. Think of your calves as a second heart. Every time they move, they push blood and fluid back up your body. But when you sit too long, that system shuts down. And when it shuts down, fluid stays trapped in your feet. This is why doing nothing makes it worse, and intense workouts don't fix it. You need something smarter. In the next few minutes, I'll show you 3 simple movements that activate your second heart, to daily habits that reduce swelling naturally, and 1 mistake that traps fluid. Almost everyone does it, and the third movement. That's the one most people feel immediately. This isn't about doing more, it's about doing the right movement. Let's start with the foundation. The movement that turns your circulation back on, the ankle pump. Right now, as you're sitting there, your circulation could already be slowing down, and the dangerous part, you wouldn't feel it happening. Let's fix that immediately. The movement you're about to do looks so simple. Most people skip it, but this one movement is what turns your circulation back on. It's called the ankle pump. And this is the fastest way to activate your body's natural second heart. Doctors use this in physical therapy, cardiac recovery, circulation, rehab, but most people never do it at home. Here's what's happening inside your body. Your leg veins have tiny one-way valves. Their job? Push blood upward against gravity. But here's the catch. They only work when your calf muscles move. No movement. No pumping. No pumping. Fluid gets stuck, and that's when swelling begins. So, instead of forcing your body, we're going to restart the system the smart way. Sit in a sturdy chair, back supported, feet flat, knees at 90 degrees, relax your shoulders. No tension. Now watch this carefully. Slowly point your toes forward, away from your body. Hold for 2 seconds. Now pull your toes back toward you. Feel your calf tighten. Hold again. Repeat. Slow, controlled, steady, not fast, not rushed. Because here's the secret. Slow movement equals stronger circulation. Think of it like a pump cycle. Squeeze gives pushes fluid up. Release gives veins refill. Repeat gives builds flow. Do this correctly, and your body starts clearing fluid on its own. Most people do this too fast, and when they do, it barely works, because your veins don't have time to fully open and close. That's why slow equals powerful. This should feel gentle, comfortable, controlled. If you feel pain, stop and reduce movement. And if you've had blood clots before, check with your doctor first. Do this for 2 full minutes. Focus on one thing. That calf squeeze, because that's the moment your second heart activates. Do this for 2 full minutes. Focus on one thing. That calf squeeze, because that's the moment your second heart activates. After about a minute, you may notice warmth, light tingling, less tightness. That's not random. That's circulation coming back. But here's the problem. This movement restarts blood flow, but it doesn't fully remove trapped fluid, and that's where most people stop. That's why their swelling comes back. The next movement fixes that. It activates your body's drainage system, something most people never even think about. And once you add this, the results change completely. Let's go to the second movement. What if I told you there's fluid trapped in your feet right now that your bloodstream can't even remove? Because blood flow and swelling are not the same thing. Some of that fluid is controlled by a completely different system, the lymphatic system. Unlike your heart, this system has no pump. It only moves when you move. And as movement decreases with age, fluid begins to get stuck. So even if circulation improves, swelling can remain. That's why we use the alphabet trace. Lift one foot slightly off the floor and imagine your big toe is a pen. Slowly draw A, then B, then CO. The way to Z, take your time. Each letter creates a different movement pattern. Circles improve rotation, lines stretch tissues, and angles activate deeper areas. Fluid doesn't get stuck in one place, it hides. This movement finds it and pushes it out. Think of your ankle like a sponge. Every movement squeezes fluid out and encourages drainage. Keep the movement focused. Only your ankles should move. Do this for about 1 minute per foot. Afterward, you may feel lightness, warmth, or reduced pressure. That's your lymphatic system turning back on. But even with perfect movement, swelling can still return if you ignore what's happening inside your body. So now we fix that. What if the real reason your feet stay swollen has nothing to do with movement, but everything to do with what you drink every single day? Because swelling isn't just physical, it's chemical. The biggest mistake? Not drinking enough water. Most people think drinking more water will make swelling worse, but the opposite is true. When your body doesn't get enough water, it goes into protection mode and starts holding on to fluidus, especially in your lower legs and feet. That's why dehydration actually increases swelling. The fix is simple. Drink small amounts of water consistently throughout the day. Not all at once, not in large bursts. You can check your hydration by looking at your urine color. Light means hydrated. Dark means your body is holding onto fluid. When your body feels safe and hydrated, it releases excess fluid naturally. Now, let's talk about something even more powerful: your mineral balance. Sodium pulls water into your tissues. Potassium and magnesium help push it back out. If this balance is off, fluid gets trapped. If it's right, fluid flows. Foods like bananas, spinach, avocados, almonds, pumpkin seeds, and dark chocolate help restore this balance. You're not just reducing swelling, you're fixing the system that causes it. But even if you do everything right, one mistake can cancel it all. You could be doing everything right. The exercises, the hydration, even your diet, but if you're making this one mistake, your feet will keep swelling. And almost everyone over 55 is doing it daily. Too much stillness. Most people think rest is the solution. Sit more, move less, elevate your legs. But too much stillness is the worst thing for your circulation. The moment you stop moving, your calf muscles stop working, and your calves are your second heart. So when they stop, circulation slows, gravity takes over. Fluid pools in your feet. Even if your legs are elevated, if you're completely still, you're not fixing the problem, because elevation is temporary. Movement is what fixes it. Here's the simple rule that changes everything. Every 30 to 45 minutes, break your stillness. Stand up, take 10 steps, march in place, or do ankle pumps. That's it. You're not exercising, you're restarting circulation. Movement creates flow. Stillness creates stagnation, and your body was never designed to stay still for hours. This one habit alone can dramatically reduce swelling. But now we move to the most powerful step. If you only had time to do one movement for swollen feet, this is the one that works the fastest. This is where everything comes together. Calf raises. Stand with support, feet shoulder width apart, and slowly lift your heels until you're on your toes. Hold for 3 seconds and squeeze your calves tightly. Then lower, slowly, controlled, no dropping. Most people rush this movement, and that's why they don't get results. The hold is what creates pressure in your veins and pushes fluid upward. Do this for 2 minutes. You may feel immediate lightness, reduced tightness, and improved circulation. Now combine everything. Ankle pumps to restart flow. Alphabet trace to drain fluid. Calf raises to flush upward. Hydration and minerals to fix internal balance. And regular movement to prevent buildup. That's your full system. Your body isn't failing. It just needed activation. Start today. Even one small step makes a difference. And if this helped you, share it with someone who needs it. Because most people are still struggling simply because no one explained it this way. Your body is still capable. Now you know how to support it. Before you finish this routine, there are 3 questions almost everyone asks, and the answers can completely change how you deal with swelling. By now, you're not guessing anymore. You understand that movement drives circulation. Your calf muscles act like a second heart, and swelling isn't random. But this is where most people still get confused. Let's clear that up. First, compression socks. Yes, they can help, but they are not the solution. Compression socks support circulation from the outside, but movement is what creates circulation from the inside. If your calf muscles aren't active, the socks are only holding things in place. They're not fixing the root problem. The best approach is using both together: movement to create flow and compression to support it. Second, leg elevation. Yes, it works, but only temporarily. When you elevate your legs, fluid moves away from your feet. That's why it feels good. But the moment you stand up, it can come right back, because elevation doesn't activate your system. The correct way to use it is simple. Elevate first, then move. That's the step most people skip. Third, safety. You need to know the difference between normal effort and warning signs. Mild fatigue, gentle burning, and light stretching are all normal, but sharp pain, sudden cramps, or dizziness are not. If you feel those, stop immediately. This routine should feel relieving, not stressful. Now, let's bring everything together one last time. You have a complete 10-minute system. Ankle pumps to restart circulation, alphabet trace to improve drainage, calf raises to flush fluid upward, hydration and minerals to fix internal balance, and regular movement to prevent buildup. No confusion, no guesswork. Just a system that works with your body. Here's the truth most people need to hear. Swelling doesn't mean your body is failing. It means your system isn't being activated. And now you know exactly how to fix that. You don't need intense workouts. You don't need expensive tools. And you don't need to live with discomfort. You need consistency, simple movement, and smart habits. Just 10 minutes a day, less than 1% of your day, for better comfort, better movement, and more confidence. Now I want to ask you something. Which part of this routine are you going to try first? Comment below. I read every response. And if this helped you, share it with someone who needs it. Because most people are still struggling simply because no one explained it this way. And if you want to go one step further, watch the next video on your screen where I explain the #1 hidden cause of poor circulation most people miss. Because once you fix that, everything becomes easy.